Mizuho OSI is the market leader in specialized surgical patient positioning. Founded in 1978, it remains at the forefront of patient positioning solutions for the operating room, collaborating with top surgeons to develop technologies that are cornerstones in both hospitals and outpatient settings. The US-based company's portfolio includes specialty surgical tables for procedure-specific approaches that improve patient outcomes in spine and orthopedic surgeries and surgical pressure injury abatement products. Mizuho OSI is a wholly owned subsidiary of Mizuho Corporation in Tokyo, Japan, a leading surgical equipment manufacturer.
In one word, Mizuho OSI is
inspirational,
best in class,
empowering. Mizuho OSI is committed to developing and delivering products of exceptional quality.
Mizuho OSI is the standard of care.
Mizuho OSI is innovating for the future.
Steve Lamb, President and COO. Been here since the inception of the company. I was actually a contract employee for a couple of years, from 78 to 80, and in 1980 I came on full-time to head the R&D group.
Steve had the idea of creating a table specifically designed to help surgery, and he created the first specialty table for spine surgery.
As we got to know orthopedic surgeons, they would go to their home shop and weld together something to hold up an arm, and we started realizing that there was a market for these ideas.
That's been kind of our focus for the last 40 years, is bringing technology to the specialty space to support orthopedic surgeons and to support the OR staff.
Here in Union City, California, we actually have a campus of multiple buildings.
We got about 200,000 square feet now of manufacturing and office space here.
Where people are able to design solutions, they're able to manufacture those solutions, ultimately market and sell those solutions, and they ship out the same doors that the materials come in.
That's basically what we are. It's a manufacturing company which does design and which does sales as well.
Here we're basically under one roof. It is completely normal for an executive to walk into your office or somebody from the assembly floor to walk into your office.
We've heard the phrase made by us, warranted by us, serviced by us. That's true today more than it's ever been.
From early phases of prototyping to seeing the actual device being manufactured right here is just 5 steps away.
Everything ships out from Union City, California, whether it's domestic, international, and it's really surprising. Just the fact that you have access, if something needs to be shipped overnight, we can make that happen because we can go next door and see where things are and if it's available.
Our engineers, R&D engineers are really open-minded. During the development of the table, they were asking on how they can make the parts and the procedure easier and more efficient for us, because later on, when we start producing, we're the ones who are actually gonna have the most hands on it.
The machine shop helps a lot with R&D. We will work with the R&D engineers and implement any ideas that our machinists have, which kind of helps innovation.
It takes quite a bit. It takes about 45 people in the assembly area, about another 10 people that we have doing patient kits or pressure management devices, and then another 35 people that are in the CNC shop.
Started at accessories and moved on to ortho, ProAxis, Wilson, Mizuho. As far as what the process looks like, just want to make sure that everybody on the line has all the tools, all the equipment that they need. There's no part shortages. Everyone has the correct revision on their procedures. It's a handful, but we always find a way to make it work.
My dad's a mechanic and my brothers are mechanics, so they all work with tools. So it was kind of interesting to also work with tools, but in like a different field. I explained to them, it's tables where they do orthopedic surgeries. I try to let them know what we do. We assemble. We literally get the part and we start assembly into something big.
I had never heard about surgical tables until I started working here. But the thing that gets me out of bed every morning and working here is knowing that the things that we make have a direct impact on patient lives.
I feel proud of all the things we do over here. I don't think we just create surgical tables, right? I think we create hope, expectations. At the end of the day, when the patient goes to the hospital, he's expecting to be well, to be treated in a good conditions.
At the end of the day, it's personal. Because if I go into the hospital and I have to have that surgery, I want to know that what's being used on me is good. And if it came through this building, I know it's good. Because I know what we do from the beginning to the end.
My duty is inspecting all the tables with good quality. We go out there to check their table, make sure, everything is in good condition.
It does give me a sense of pride and a sense of ownership to know that something that I make is going to affect, a patient that I've never met before. That's what we're all about, to improve patient outcomes through surgery.
The company's mission, it's all over the walls and we talk about it all the time, is
to improve outcomes for patients
undergoing surgery. And that's what it's all about.
It's just that simple.
The fact that our patients don't necessarily know who Mizuho OSI is, but they know that the outcomes they have are great, that we're giving their surgeons the exact tools they need to actually perform the surgery seamlessly and they have great patient outcomes, that's what's important to us.
The legacy of this company is working with visionary surgeons to develop products.
When we have these products that we can showcase to our customers, we thought of you in making this, we want to benefit you, we want to make sure that your job is easier and ultimately benefits the patient in the long run too.
We include nurses in mind, we include the OR staff,
anesthesiologists.
We always have the patient in mind, so it's not just only the surgeon that we are worried about. We are worried about the ecosystem around the device.
OSI really extends what we can do from a surgical perspective, and allows us to expand that toolbox, if you will.
Yeah, I feel like that every product that Mizuho has out in the market or is bringing to market are technically game changers.
Yeah, it's more than enabling. It really is a critical tool for what we do.
I think Mizuho OSI is the gold standard for operating room tables.
We are at the vanguard of specialty surgical tables. We are the experts in this field. Once we're in front of the surgeon, we know how to articulate the benefits of our specialty tables to benefit their needs and provide a solution to better patient outcomes.
That to me is kind of the one of the most special feelings you can have here in a professional setting, right? To get in front of a surgeon, whether it's at a lab or in the OR or doing a demo with the field, and they get their hands on it and they feel what they can do with that piece of equipment, and they just look at you and go, I get it. And I anticipate that with future products coming out. It's a pretty special moment. It's that feel-good moment.
My dad had hip surgery on a Hana table. And I actually asked the surgeon, hey, can I take a look at the serial number? And I looked at it, it was like made in 2008. And I had my name on it.
I had to take my husband to the ER. I didn't even think about the fact that I put on my work coat. One of the ER doctors, she saw what was on the back of my coat. She said, "You work there?" And I said, "Yes, I do."
My husband took me to the ER because I hardly could walk. And then they MRI'd my back and said, "Whoops, we need you operate you today." Then I was kind of asking, because I had been working here, and I was thinking, okay, what are you operating me on? Well, it's a Mizuho OSI table. And I was kind of, wow.
So I was like in a critical moment, in a crisis moment, but even in that, the doctor reminded me of who I work for.
I was thinking that, oh my God, that I'm sure these people who are manufacturing, assembling these tables, they saved me from incredible pain. The surgeon, okay, he did it, but he couldn't have done it without the table.
The tables we build here is used on families and loved ones.
Across the company, anybody you talk to feels the pride in what they do. I think it is easy to buy into. I mean, how could you argue with that, really?
Most of the great surgeons I've had the honor of working with in my career, they will always say patient positioning is the foundation to every procedure. If they can't access the part of the body that they need to access, the procedure can occur.
We have a tagline associated with our brand promise. It says,
daring to go further and caring to do more.
We're going further. We are not staying.
It's been our goal to stay ahead of the market, and that's just what we've done. I don't see anybody catching us.
All of our innovation that we're doing as a company is going to test and expand every department and every function that we have at the company.
Well, I'll tell you, the next evolution is we've got a brand new product coming out that's going in right over there, and I'm really excited about that thing in the next couple of months. That's the next evolution.
I think as we evolve, our story expands, and I think it's important that our customers certainly know the story so they can have faith and trust in what we do.
Why should we tell this OSI story now, this Mizuho OSI story now?
It's important that we recognize the people and the success and the energy that has gotten us to this point right now.
If you believe that the mission is good for the world, then you also have to believe that if we're bigger, we can do that more broadly for more people in more areas.
Surgeons, nurses, even administrators of hospitals need to know about these solutions. And if we're willing to take the time and just maybe brag a little bit, that might not be a bad thing for a surgeon that's looking for that solution to make their jobs better and their patients' lives even better.
We are Mizuho OSI.
You might not have heard of us, but we hear you.
And that's what matters.